Thank you and welcome back to the show this morning. The topic this morning is peacemakers, and we've been joined by two individuals also from the Peacemakers organization, Ms. P. Job and Mr. Q. Glees, both members of the Peacemaker organization who follows Ms. Greenlee as well as Ms. Elizabeth Dial, two earlier guests on this particular show. And of course, Ms. Joe, let me not only welcome you to the show, but to have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the experiences that eventually connected you with the Peacemaker organization. And Mr. Glees will give us essentially the same kind of information during this segment, and then we'll be able to have everybody back together and to talk about the Peacemaker organization. What about you and your relationship with this organization?
Okay, Dr. Haney, my name is Poncita Job. I kind of came into contact with Ms. Greenlee about 4 or 5 months ago with a mutual friend who said that she needed some help. I have a company called P. Marie 3 that actually does marketing and promotions. After doing a little bit of research online and finding out a little bit about her, I felt that she definitely had some good points and some good workshops that really needed to be out there within the community to help our young teens and young adults get out of that rut that they're in sometimes. Mm-hmm. And
so in a real sense, you are actively involved in helping her to, you're doing the marketing part of
Yes, I do all of the marketing by getting sponsorship, finding community centers that may be available to be involved with the types of workshops that she has to offer with the kids that they have in around.
Very good. Now, Mr. Glees, how did you become involved with this organization?
First, I want to say that it's an honor and privilege to be here. You know, thank you. You know, thank Ms. Clement for inviting me here. But yes, Nashville Peacemakers and Ms. Clement has impacted my life in such a great way. You know, that many people might not even realize the seed, but the seeds that were sown, you know, when she was starting off and when they got the building and everything, by her trusting me with the building, with keys, having the truck and everything, it showed me love and see how I look now. You know, it might be easy, you know, to see that she would trust me, but I'm an ex-gang member, you know, and I come from the streets. I gang banged 5 years. You know, I had dreads, had the grill, you know, and that was me, you know, but the seeds that were sown from Miss Clement, it really impacted me, you know, and now I'm a program director for Wild Love Youth Inc., and now I'm also a minister in training, you know, so it's just a great honor to be here to speak about this.
And so in a real sense, you represent a real turn around in reference to a former gang member, and somehow you, quote, saw the light and et cetera, and so Ms. Greenlee had a real impact upon your life.
Sir.
Is that what we're saying?
Yes, sir, she really did.
And now you're having an impact, you believe, upon others because of what has gone on.
Yes, sir, that's definitely correct.
Now, I guess, Ms. Job, that must be the kind of story that you're looking for in order to help promote what you're doing.
Yeah, well, definitely. With all of the violence that's going on in many various different ways, it's not just, as you would say, a murder off the street or somebody that you don't know. These are things that's really happening to people. It's not just something that you see on the news. It's your uncle, it's your aunt, it's everybody, it's your coworker. Everybody's going through some type of violence these days. So, yeah, this is very, very, very good that we need to get these positive things out there.
Very good. And of course, Mr. Glees, you've been able to I think you said that you are a minister in training.
Yes, sir.
You've somehow gone into the ministry in reference to this. Do you think that you can have any impact upon some of the young men that you yes, earlier dealt with?
Yes, sir. It already has been a major impact. You know, being at Greater Grace Temple, my pastor Brianna Mitchell, you know, and just him pointing to me, and especially the seeds that was sown by Miss Clement, it really helps me to keep moving and keep pushing. You know, because it's easy to go back, you know, it's easy to do wrong, but, you know, I stay strong and keep focusing, and many guys look to that, you know, they see that and mainly show them on what, you know, I can't change the guys who really into it already, you know, because they got their mind made up, you know, all I can do is sow seeds. Like Miss Clement, they accepted me for who I was. They didn't try to change me, they accepted me, you know, with the dreads, with the grill, and that's why I'm saying, other guys, other people, that organizations, they getting this money and all this, but Miss Clement, she loved us and accepted us, but people who out here doing this other thing, they not accepting people like who I was. They want people who already like me now, you know, that might be in a little trouble, but I was really out there, you know, and God has changed me.
And so you can testify to that as well, I guess, Ms. Joe.
Yes. I mean, just within a little bit of time that I have actually engaged with Ms. CGreenlee, I've had nothing but success stories from young people to mothers that have had kids that have been murdered, to young girls who people thought that would not amount to anything and wouldn't be anything, and they actually have come forth to say that yes, CGreenlee was there for me. She would answer my phone call at any amount of hours. She would actually come out with me. She would go toe to toe with me in the middle of the street. So she really did get me together and let me know that there was a lot more better, and I could be successful if I wanted to. Yes.
Very good. And so both of you have some very, very encouraging kinds of statements to make in reference to this organization. And I think that in a real sense,